Hello, you're welcome to this video. On this video, we are looking at how to code multiple API into one central VTU script for multiple API switching. Now, this is one of the most popular questions most of us used to ask as pertain to VTU technology. So I'm going to be addressing that on this particular training. Now, do it to remove anything that can be a distraction to you as we further look at the training properly. So may I ask yourself, what is API? Because that's the first thing that will get into your mind. What is API? API stands for Application Programming Interface. In the context of API, the word API application refers to any software with a distance functions, okay? Interface can be bought as contract of service between two applications. So what it means in a layman's understanding is that API simply means like, okay, an application that interacts between two independent kind of what's it called, softwares or piece of code. So in that regard, API technology is one of the trending technology that is on VTU business and a VTU industry in Nigeria. So for you to be able to do well in VTU business, especially as a developer, you need to understand API. You need to learn how to kind of work on API technology. So, but on this training, I'm not like looking at a way in which most of us that are asking that questions, okay, Shedrach, I want to actually have the ability. Okay, I have a particular API I want to add to this solution. Is it possible? So that's what I want to address on this particular training. So haven't understand what an API simply means. Now let's look at some of other things that is very key to having a multiple API switch as regard to VTU technology. Now, VTU API is designed for developers, okay? Developer to easily and seamlessly integrate mobile data, airtime, top-up functionalities or any application using any software, programming technology, or development platform. Now, one thing about VTU technology in Nigeria is this. There's two major services that are always in demand, which is data and airtime. So when they talk about integration of API, other services are also okay, which is big payment like cable electricity are also okay. But these particular two services are the major thing that drives the business. So you have to actually understand how the integrations are done as regards to being a developer. Or better, even if you are not a developer, you're actually someone that want to go into the business as an investor or as just someone that want to create plan B or plan D or plan Z of your current income source. Now, this is what you should get into your back of your mind. Ability for you to understand how to kind of have API switching as regard to your what's called telecom business you want to start, like want to own a VT website. Now, most people will always rush into something like an offer you see online where someone is offering something that is rigid. Now, one thing about our solution, even before I'm going to explain it to you, is this. Even if you are coming in as like to use our API for the start, in the case of in the future where you now have the money and the finance to actually expand or scale the business, it is 100% possible in our solution. But other ones cannot be able to give you that ability. Then when you're now ready for you to now expand the business, you will not be choked in between the process. Now, there are a lot of countless VTU applications out there in Nigeria as per now, at the moment of doing this training, that claims of having API switching ability, only for you to discover when you get them that you can only make use of the inbuilt API system that comes with the application. I believe you are getting this. What I mean by saying here is this. Most of you that will go online to say, okay, I want to get this particular script or software that VTU software is going to help me. At the end of the day, you now discover that it is only limited to the owner of the application in terms of like ability for you to source product elsewhere. Because when you are starting a business, you now have one particular place where you are sourcing a product. A time shall come, you now say, okay, I want to now source it in a different places. This is what we are discussing in this training. So what we are saying in essence is that for you to have this ability, you need to be very, very careful to analyze the solutions that you are settling down with as someone that wants to go for the business. Now, but what if you wish to have as many API as possible, or better still, you need to know how to develop and code multiple API into one central system. If this is what you are looking for, then permit me to introduce you to a universal VTU script done for you, API custom application development. Now, this is totally different from what we have now on our services, products and services. What we're talking here is that upon the universal VTU script, which is one of that's our major VTU script that we have been talking about in a very long time, even on our channel and any of our social media handles. Now we are now presenting to you ability for you to critically tell us that, okay, I want you to add up this particular API. I want to have a custom design, a custom development as regard to API system. So why were we saying like this? Because this solution is what we have. We're the one that design and develop the application. So we know it back and front. So you can easily request to add extra API apart from the one that the solution comes with. For instance, you have a particular VTU system terminal that is offering a cheaper services. You can easily send it across when you're making your payment and say, okay, please, I want to add more API to the list. Okay. Now, here is what you need to do for you to get started. Now, code any API you point into the application. Just like I said, you can easily code any API you point into the application before we send you the script for people that's going for the script package. For instance, because we have similar categories on the application. So if you're going for the script package, this is what we are going to do for you. If you say, okay, I have this particular gateway I want to use in this application, please, Shedrach, can you help me add it up? We are going to do that for you. Then even if you are not going for the script package because of the cost implication, and you want to now go for the reseller, as in like people that want to still use the application, power your business, I'm going to show you some example, and we are going to now have it in, we're going to still retain the script in our server, and then maybe probably in the future you now want to now pull off. It is still the same thing, okay? Now, we can code any API you point into the application before we launch your VTU site for people going for the standard reseller package. Now, this offer is only for people that are going for the standard reseller package. And the standard reseller package at the moment of doing this video is currently sitting at 50,000 naira. Why we usually say currently? Because the time at which you want to now get started with this particular business, the prices may change. It may come down or it may go high. So what we usually do is that we have a kind of sale pages that explain our products and services. So you should go to the sale page to know the current amount. So if you go to B Mobile, for instance, you want to learn the standard reseller portal setup system. How is it going to look like? Okay, how is my website going to look like? I want to see a demonstration. Then go to bmobile.com.ng. Okay. So once you go to bmobile.com.ng, you see that here in the bmobile, this is how your website will look like. No, we have also a technology right now that can give you a different kinds of landing page. So whatever the landing page may be, either a particular VTU website like the landing page, you can easily point it out. We're able to now do the development for you on this standard package. So that is a bonus which we didn't even include in this particular training. So this is exactly how the standard reseller VTU website looks like. So if you want to have something like this, you want to have a custom design premium looking VTU system, you can easily register in the system and then log in and check it out. Then you pay 50K. That's the current amount. Now, if you click on reseller, now you're able to see the amount. Let me show you. So you shouldn't say, okay, where did we come up with this 50,000? It is as a result of what we are selling in the what's called B Mobile as like, okay, the amount we are setting up at the moment. Maybe when you're watching the video, it may be like, okay, it's now 100,000 or 1 million naira. So don't come and say that you make mention that it's 50,000. Why is it this amount? Remember, this video will bear us witness that we say that the current price at the moment, that's why it is good anytime you see that particular offer like this, you grab it. Do not come and begin to analyze. Most people always are very funny. They will see something like this. They will stay until even a year plus. They will now say, okay, I watched your video when it was like this. Now I want to now make payment at that price. So we don't entertain that. If you make a payment in such aspect, we may not be able to welcome that. So if you go to the reseller package, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see that the reseller package currently is sitting around what is it? This particular setup system is supposed to be priced at the rate of 145,000 naira. Okay, to have something like this. Okay, so it's supposed to be priced at this amount. So, but we are giving it at a free giveaway price, a whopping 95% discount. So, if you are taking this offer right now, you can even split your payment and then pay when the website is ready. You can see it right away. You can pay 30K as a deposit. When the website is ready, you balance the amount, which is 20K, before you get started, right? So you can see right away that if you are going for that is 50K, then pay 250K for the master reseller, because this particular solution we are seeing here sitting around this domain is actually a master reseller package. So if you go to InstaMobile as a platform, instamobile.com.ng, you will discover that the master reseller, the first package, is sitting at 250,000 naira. That's the first package. Now, if you are going for the master reseller, remember this thing is like a combination of so many things. Then that's why I'm citing some of them for you, so that you know what you are going in for. What is a master reseller? The one whereby you are now taking charge from the one of starting. You don't want to go for the reseller package. You want to get started right away on the master reseller business. Now, the first package here is 250K at the moment. Okay, why we say at the moment? Because this package is supposed to be around 350. Why the second one is 450? Why the third one is what's it called? 1.50 million, 50,000. Okay, 1,050,000. That's it. So you can go through each of the individual packages to know the features that each of them contains. Okay, we already made some videos on Legit Cash Business about master reseller. So if you need that kind of more explanation, go through the same page, which is instamobile.com.ng/master reseller. So, but if you say, okay, I don't have the money to go for this master reseller, but I still want to enjoy the feature of master reseller, then you are going to be paying that of 50K to get this standard reseller package. So each of these things you are going for is still going to have the same thing we are trying to explain in this video or in this training. Or you can go for the third option, which is pay only 100K to get the script without going for the master reseller offer package. Now look at it this way. Master reseller has so many features here that made it this amount. Okay, but if you don't want this kind of features, all these features that is there, just want the script. So you are going to pay only about 100,000 naira. That's what we are currently selling the script. So then when you now make the payment, depending on the package you are going, either the reseller or the master reseller or the script alone, then you have to pay extra 5K, pay each of the websites you are citing. For instance, it's okay, say Shedrach, I've paid this amount, but please, I want to add like 10 more extra API before you now deliver the job, either as the master reseller or better still as the script package, or better still as the reseller package. Each of these things each of these things is achievable as like, okay, it contains this what we're explaining in this video. You can easily say, okay, I have so many like 10 other additional API I can easily add to this. So what you need to pay is to pay 5K for each of them you want to add to the list. Okay, so if you have like 10 additional API you want us to code into the application, you multiply 5K by 10, that is 50,000 naira. For instance, you are going for the script package, and then you have more extra 10 APIs that you want to be added. That means you are going to be paying how much? 150,000, right? Then if you are going for that of the master reseller, you are paying 300. Then if you are going for the standard reseller, you are paying 100,000. I believe you are getting this. Now, for you to do this, that means you have this unlimited ability, even if you are coming in as a reseller, to be able to switch API. But if you are coming in as a reseller and you are going for the first one, you don't want to pay the extra amount of money, that means you are going for our own default API system for the B Mobile, for instance. Okay, I believe this is quite clear. Okay, now if you want to now get started, it's okay, Shedrach, I'm in. I want to get started with this business, this particular training. So what you have to do is to go to WhatsApp right now and DM us, tell us, okay, I watched this video on multiple API switch and I'm not interested. Mention the package that interests you. If it is the first one, the second one, the third one, any one that is best for you, go for it. Make sure you mention this video, which is how to code multiple API into one central VTU system. for multiple API switching in Nigeria. Mention the video or even send the screenshot to us on WhatsApp, and then go to your bank app and make your payment, because people are very funny. You see them that you come to WhatsApp, you begin to ask questions. The questions that I have already covered in this. Okay? Now, the likely question you may ask is that, okay, is it only airtime and data that this solution comes with? No. The answer is totally no. But the only thing why we bring airtime and data, because that is the two most indispensable products in terms of telecommunication in Nigeria. So for other products like airtime, what's called electricity, cable, electricity, and exam pins are also inclusive, and they are all automated. Okay, so you have like 5 automated services built upon this solution. Okay, what are those 5 automated services? Let me mention them for you. These are things that you need to get right, so that you know, okay, if you go to WhatsApp, it should be to make payments, because our team are very busy. Imagine you come to WhatsApp, you begin to chat us and say, okay, let us continue where we stop. That's how I usually put it. Please, we may not entertain it. Once you mention this video, go ahead and make a payment. We're going to send you bank details to pay, and then you get started. So these are the automated services that is included in the application, apart from airtime. So we are going to airtime. There's going to be airtime there. All these things are all automated. There's going to be data. There's going to be cable. There's going to be electricity of disco of all Nigerian discos. There's going to be exam pin. Okay. And above all, it also has master, what's it called? API design, so that you have ability to have a sub reseller. Okay, so these are the likely questions you may ask as it pertains to, maybe come to WhatsApp and begin to ask what are the features, because that's the main thing. So it has this ability that you will be all these things are on automation, right? So these are completely on automated. So let me just specify each of them. So just to clarify things. Now, why we are putting this is that let this video be like a witness. In case maybe, for instance, it's okay, Shedrach, he said these things are going to be automated. Why is it not automated right now? So you can easily use this video as a reference. So all these things is going to be automated. The API, people can own a VTU website with you and get connected to their own website. So this is how it all works. You can see everything is 100% automation. These are the major services that you need in telecommunication business if you really want to make money in telecom business. So it's going to have a sales page of its own. It's going to have, that's why it is priced at 50,000, because people don't know why is this thing priced at 50,000. There is a lot of things that we have put into place. That's why we're pricing it at 50,000. Okay. So get started right away. So we're going to put it like this. So and then people that are going for this standard reseller package, you should be able to have this multiple APIs. Even if you don't want to go for the 10, as in you don't want to have 10 additional API, you can easily add like 2 or 3, right, to the total amount you are paying. So you can be able to service your clients instead of having a high rate of sales of services. Since you have website support abilities for someone to also own a VTU website under your own, and you give them service, that means you are also acting as a value-added service provider, which is vast, which is the major 8-element blueprint that we talk about on the master reseller system. So this 8 elements is inclusive of in your VTU setup system. Even if you are going for the first package or the second or the last one, okay? So whatever the one you are going for, please pay attention and follow these directions and analysis that are made in this training. So make sure you go to WhatsApp right now to request for the bank payment. Once you make your payment, we commence the development depending on the one you are choosing, and then you expect the whole thing to be ready within 1 to 7 days at most. Okay, so because this is actually a very big job for developing something like this. All right, so what are you waiting for is getting the right information, which this video has explained everything. So get started right away, and then also subscribe to the channel, which is Legit Cash Business TV. Subscribe, like, and share this video, because on this channel we do everything telecommunication VT technology, crypto, forex, mobile app development, online business in general. We also cover a lot of topics here. So subscribe, like, and share this video. Why you should subscribe is because it will help you to get notified whenever we make something quality video like this. And then you'll be notified. Not only that, you are be listening to us, take action. In each of these business we are explaining, take action by getting started. That's the main thing why we are here. Not for you to be watching videos, spending money on data, and also not being able to take action on a particular services. So especially this particular one, take action right away. And then I'm going to see you in the inside. I'm going to see your website ready anytime. I want to see that your website live on the internet. Okay. So I'm going to see you and take action right now.